right, we're going to start our warm-up routine with jump roping. Serge will do 30 seconds on with a 1-minute rest interval in between, and we'll do 3 sets. All right, after the jump roping, we're going to continue. We're going to do some side straddle hops. Serge is going to do 15 repetitions of this exercise. Okay, then we're going to move on. Variation of the side straddle hop is going to be a side straddle hop with a clap. And again, we're going to do 15 repetitions. Okay, we continue with another variation of the side straddle hop. This is with a crisscross, where the legs or the feet and the arms will cross. Again, we'll do 15 repetitions of this one. Okay, then we're going to do 15 repetitions of a good parallel squat. These should be done fairly slowly to accentuate the eccentric or downloading in the squat. All right, next we're going to do a single leg lift. We're going to do 10 lifts with each leg. You can work one leg at a time, or you can alternate the lifting of the legs. It's important that the leg that's coming into the air is kept really straight, so there's a good stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, the next exercise that we're going to do is called an Emily, or Emily's. You're going to lay on your back, your arms are outstretched to your side. You're going to lift your feet, your legs off the floor, and you're going to rotate your hips to one side and then the other. I prefer to do this exercise when it's done with both legs, so that the feet are not, or the legs are not going back to the floor and doing like a leg lift to get them up there, because it puts too much pressure on the iliopsoas. Now you can do a variation of this by lifting one leg and going opposite foot to arm. You want to lift the leg that you're working with up, get a good stretch in your hamstring, and then rotate. Okay, the next one is going to be what I call a pullover and stretch. You want to hold that stretch for about a 2 count, 3 count. Touch your toes to the floor, spread your legs, and stretch as far forward as you can. It's really important that when you're stretching forward, you keep your back as straight as possible. Try not to overly round your lower back, so that you get the best stretching from the hamstrings possible. Okay, the next one we're going to do is called a Superman. You're going to start on your hands and knees, and you're going to pick up the opposite arm and leg. And as you reach out there with the leg and arm, reach as far as you possibly can. Forward and backward. Forward with the arm, backward with the leg. The Superman. All right, the next one we're going to do, I just call a hip circle. You're going to start on your hands and knees. You're going to pick up one knee, and you're going to circle it. You're going to lift the knee as high as possible, extending the leg way behind and bringing it back to the starting position. You're going to do 10 on one side, and then you're going to reverse directions with that same leg. So you're going to go back first and bring it around to the front. Good. And with any of these single limb exercises, you want to make sure that you do them on both the right and the left side. Okay, the next warm-up exercise that we're going to do is called a step through. You're going to start in a push-up position, and you're simply going to step forward with one leg, bring the foot all the way up to the hand. And I prefer to have the foot on the outside of the hand when it comes through. All right, now we're going to do what I call a walking knee in or knee out. This one is the knee out. You're going to take a couple of steps. You're going to lift your knee as high as possible, swing the knee to the outside. All right, this time you're going to start and you're going to roll the knee from the outside back in and take your couple of steps. Nice balance, in control all the time, focusing on a good stretch. Really stretching the abductors here and the adductors. Okay, we're going to add a little bit to it here. We use this exercise in our strength work, but it can also be used with a light medicine ball. He's got a 4-pound ball. He's on a Buzo ball. for balance, works the stabilizing muscles, and he's going to do a nice parallel squat. Nice and slow, again, in the eccentric or down portion of the squat.
Now we're going to do a little bit of work in the agility ladder. Here, Serge is going to be doing some hurdle push-ups. Serge is going to be doing some rolling basketball push-ups here. We'll finish up the workout today with about 200 repetitions of a variety of core exercises. We're going to end the workout with a little fun exercise where Serge is going to try to balance on a physio ball and holding a 10-pound weight. He's going to play tennis with me.